State ascoltando RadioCaosItaly.com, la radio in vetrina.
Hello. Good afternoon from Rome, Italy, from Radio Chaos Italy. I am Francesca Romana, still here, and with me, the fantastic Gigi. And good morning up there in Canada from Blues and Roots Radio, from where we are broadcasting live every Thursday. So you can follow us from here, Rome, at 4 o'clock p.m., 3 o'clock UK time, and 10 a.m. up there in Canada. So good morning there. And here in Rome, finally, is starting the springtime. So days are longer, are more sunny, and the temperatures are more mild. So at least this, still with some restrictions and issues because of this pandemic, but hopefully things will be better soon for all of us. So, fingers crossed. In the meantime, again, masks on, and let's enjoy a show today. Plenty of new releases from mainly from US and Canada and Italy. And I want to start, exactly from Italy, with a band called La Serpe d'Oro, that means the Golden Snake. I already mentioned them last year in my previous shows, because they went out a couple of years ago with an album called Tuscan Ramblers, Toscani Randaggi. They play traditional instruments, but also more modern ones. So they mix up accordion, mandolin, and urdi-gurdi, that is our gironda, and electric guitar sometimes. So they make fresh arrangements of old folk songs from the area around Tuscany. So different traditions, different folk songs from all over Tuscany, because each town there has its own songs and musical traditions that are a little different from a place to another. So now they just recorded a new album called, this time, The Bread and the Stone, and they kindly sent it to me. So it's another collection, again, of traditional songs from the same region, mainly Tuscany in Italy. That I want to say that it's a work that doesn't want to be a philological reproduction of these working songs, but a reinterpretation of them with the freshness of our modern taste, but remaining linked and faithful, let's say, to the traditional roots. So I want to start with a song taken from this really fresh new album that is called, this first song, All'amore ci ho fatto e ci fo, that talks about a woman claiming her right of wanting to make love. And she declares that it's better to die than say no to you. It's not you, but the lover, actually. So let's enjoy this traditional song rearranged by La Serpe d'Oro, All'amore ci ho fatto e ci fo.
Picche fiori e mattoni ce l'ho, picche fiori e mattoni ce l'ho, picche fiori e mattoni ce l'ho, dammi il tuo cuore primiera farò. Mi all'amore ci ho fatto e ci fo. All'amore ci ho fatto e ci fo, meglio morire che di no.
And this was L'amore ci ho fatto e ci fo, Let's Make Love. And I want to go on with them with another song from the same album, just very, very fresh. And this is a song called Pan Pentito. It's like regretted bread. That is a woman disappointed by her family life and regretting her lost youth. And she warns others about the consequences of starting a family. So this is La Serpe d'Oro with another beautiful rearrangement of a song, Pan Pentito, for all of you.
Quando ero ragazza innamorata, portavo il cappellino a mezza fronte, andavo ben vestita, ben calzata, le scarpe le logravo nelle ponte. Ora che l'ho passati di 20 anni
this was still the fabulous band La Serpe d'Oro, the Golden Snake. Let me remember who are them, because they have a new lineup. They have Fabio Bartolomei on accordion, percussion and backing vocals, Jacopo Crezzini on double bass and backing vocals, Andrea Del Testa on mandolin and backing vocals, Igor Vatsats on vocal, guitars, percussions, harmonica, banjo, and this I always enjoy saying this name, and the Gironda, that is in English, is Urdi-Gurdi. Anyway, after them, I want to play a bit of pop folk music with a band kindly suggested by Alessio Pomponi from the Amores Proposal record label. The band is called Barbarism, and they just released a new single called Clean Evil. It is the second single from their upcoming, that is the number 4, new album called, now we have fun, Zug Zwang. That is out at the end of April 2021. Zug Zwang is actually a German word that means forced to move, that is used in the chess game when you cannot do anything else but losing a piece or even the king. So I don't want to say a bad word, but you are done. The band features the singer from USA, Nicolas Faraon, while the other musicians are based in Sweden. After a year rambling around, the band leader came back to Sweden, exactly in a farm where he met Jan Hafström. And this Jan transformed some spaces of his farm in an art studio. And then an inspiring collaboration started between the two of them, because Jan is a painter too. And he also released the cover of the new album of the band. So let's say the album is a mixture of country, folk pop, made together by musicians from different backgrounds. Because, for instance, the musicians with whom the band leader is collaborating have been playing in pop and post-punk bands in Sweden for a long time before starting this new songwriting project. So let's listen to their new track then, and I hope you enjoy. These are the Barbarisms, and the track is Clean Evil.
Am I home now? I do not know how I could ever be sure again. It is not like I've been homeless. I've just had no home address. I could have done something great for mankind, I'm sure, but I had too much to prove to anyone who ever looked at me sideways. Evil outcome, evil woman, evil manner, evil speaking. It is not like I'm not grateful. I am grateful. I'm great at that. I could have done something great for mankind, I'm sure, but I had too much to prove to anyone who ever looked at me sideways. The day's no longer mine to do whatever I want with, but damn if I didn't feel that way this morning. My new life as an asshole, my old life as an arrow, something great for mankind, I'm sure, but I had too much to prove to anyone who ever looked at me sideways. I got to numb boogie to clean evil. I got to bow walking on pins and needles, and I use tea to stay awake. I use hate to clear my throat. That reminds me of a joke I told to anyone. A ringing glass, a ringing phone, and a ray of hands on work unknown. That reminds me of a joke I told to anyone. There's something about a place before it's home. Just makes more sense to be alone. Anyways, I can't take anyone to where I need to be going. I could have done something great for mankind, I'm sure, but I had too much to prove to anyone who ever looked at me sideways.
And this was the band, the Barbarism, with the new single out, Clean Evil. And I want to go back to the band from Tuscany, the folk band, because they wrote me exactly now, and they rightly say that I forgot one of the main musicians in the band, the fiddle player. So all our hands up for the fabulous Flavio Jacopi on fiddle in the La Serpe d'Oro band, so the Golden Snake. And coming back now to our show, I want to move to Canada now with a folk rock singer-songwriter based in Hamilton, Ontario. She wrote me presenting her debut album called Let Me Tell You, all original music from her. She started writing songs when she was in her teens, and as she said, music found her when she needed it most. And her music is the sum of her parts, and she wants to share. So I'm happy to share the songs with you. And let's listen to a couple of tracks from this debut album. It's Laura Keating from Canada, and the first song I want to present to you is called Balancing. So Laura Keating for you.
My hands are full, my hands are tied. Call me busy, call me occupied. My plate is piled right up to the sky. Don't know whether to laugh or cry. My vision's cloudy, day is a blur. Burning the candle at both ends rarely works. I hear the clock ticking on the wall. Last time I looked, it was breakfast. Now it's nightfall. Wish I could be so carefree, like a bird up in a tree. I'd be happy just to dangle my feet and do a little balancing. giant size. Looked up and down and can't minimize. I've learned to juggle and struggle, it's true. Couldn't be more lopsided if I wanted to. Wish I could be so carefree, like a bird up in a tree. I'd be happy just to dangle my feet and do a little balancing, like a bird up in a tree, pirouetting just for me, on his tippy toes, putting on a show, happy as can be, like a bird up in a tree, pirouetting just for me, on his tippy toes, putting on a show, happy as can be, bouncing. I don't mean to agonize, I made my bed, so here I lie. I believe it's gonna change one day. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Wish I could be so carefree, like a bird up in a tree. I'd fly here and I'd fly there, practice my 360s in the air, like a bird up in a tree, pirouetting just for me, on his tippy toes, putting on a show, happy as can be, like a bird up in a tree, pirouetting just for me, on his tippy toes, putting on a show, happy as can be, balancing, 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 balancing.
Laura Keating from Canada. And I want to go on with her because, again, she kindly sent over her debut album. So I wanted to enjoy another song from her. This is called Mercy Me.
I got ideas, some grandiose, big dreams, high hopes, nice car, nice clothes. You think that I would appreciate those? My life is like a book that's half written, like a picture and the paint is still wet. I don't know if I'll be ready for heaven. I got a lot of learning to do yet. I was taught, educated long ago, right from wrong, all the things that I was shown. Be kind, be patient, be good. These are things I thought I understood. My life is like a book that's half written, like a picture and the paint is still wet. I don't know if I'll be ready for heaven. I got a lot of learning to do yet. On my knees, begging please, mercy, mercy. On my knees, begging please, mercy, mercy, mercy. Older than the moon. You think that I'd have it figured out soon. Surprise myself every twist and turn. There's so many things I haven't learned. My life is like a movie on the big screen. Hollywood fluff and not much in between. Say my prayers for a happy ending. I've been bad and that's not good, mercy me. On my knees, begging please, mercy, mercy. On my knees, begging please, mercy, mercy, mercy. I regress, I am aware of this. Raise the bar, up too far I guess. In distress, I know my weakness. I'm a mess, a work in progress. My life is like a book that's half written, like a picture and the paint is still wet. I don't know if I'll be ready for heaven. I got a lot of learning to do, yeah. My life is like a movie on the big screen. flux and not much in between. Say my prayers for a happy ending. I was bad and that's a good mercy me. Say my prayers for a happy ending. Oh, I've been bad and that's not good. Mercy me. On my knees begging please. Mercy, mercy. On my knees begging please. Mercy, mercy, mercy.
Go girl! This was Laura Keating with Mercy Me. And now I want to move to Southampton in UK with another singer-songwriter. This time is a man called Jim Chorley. I want to say something about his musical story because in 2019 Jim was contacted by the BBC because, who he met whilst playing at the Wycombe Folk Festival in UK. And they expressed the interest in running a feature about his dad, Dave Chorley, and his partner in crop circle adventures, Doug Bauer. Both men were responsible for inventing and creating the magical folk art form of crop circles back in the 70s and, let's say, early 80s, in the cornfields around Hampshire and Wiltshire. And Jim was interviewed and filmed performing a song called Painting Circles in the Corn. That is a song which talks about their amazing story, the story of these two men, that they started this art form. And also a way to remember his dad, who sadly passed away, and its creative and great, again, artistic work. So I wanted you to enjoy the new single from this singer-songwriter from UK, again, Jim Chorley, and the song is called Flies with the Little Sparrow.
Swift little sparrow, for there may not be a tomorrow. In a pebble, get forever, as it keeps taking a box down a pathway on an old day, and a word that never was, behind a curtain and a window, finding treasure in its fold. Swift little sparrow, for there may not be a tomorrow. Fly, swift little sparrow, for there may not be a tomorrow. Fly, swift little sparrow, for there may not be a tomorrow. Sail through the wind and the rain until you find your way. Sail through the wind and the rain until you find your way.
RadioChaosItaly.com, the web radio station.
State ascoltando RadioChaosItaly.com, la radio in vetrina.
Hello. Welcome back to the Acoustic Roots Rome. Here from sunny Rome today. Good afternoon again and good morning up there in Canada from Blues and Roots Radio, from where we are broadcasting live to every Thursday. And on Blues and Roots Radio on repeat every Tuesday at 6 o'clock local time, so here in Italy, so it's about noon in Canada and 5 o'clock in UK. After the jingle, you just listened to a song, Walking Blues, from the band Blue Touch. is the new release of this band from their upcoming new album, where they pay a tribute to the music of Robert Johnson. Early in 2020, Blue Touch, the band, sat down and decided to plan out a new project for a live show called An Evening with Robert Johnson, to pay an homage to someone who is referred as the grandfather of modern blues. And then there was the COVID-19 and all the world turned upside down, and we are still a bit upside down. And they decided to turn the project into an album that is called, very realistically, Locked Down with Robert Johnson. So actually, because they really locked down themselves in working on this project, the songs from Robert Johnson. Thanks again, I want to say thank you very much to Graham Steele, who sent over this great track and continues to help independent music with his promotional work in organizing live events up there in UK and spreading new music releases as much as he can. So thank you, Graham. I'm always happy to receive your proposals, your new tracks. And now an artist I'm very happy to present today, to promote. His name is Robin James Hart. He was born in Belfast and raised in Scotland, and more recently he settled on the coast of County Wexford in the southeast of Ireland. He is a popular live performer, playing regularly in Dublin and around all Ireland, and also he played a lot across Europe because he's a lovely guitarist, so he collaborated with a lot of musicians, different bands. He's a composer and he's a singer. Let's say as a guitarist, Robin has worked in many genres, but particularly in folk music from the traditions of Ireland, Scotland and England. He got international recognition for his original compositions, mainly on guitar and mandolin, and new arrangements of traditional tunes. He released 3 whole albums, and 3 EPs on his own name, beyond other collaborations with other artists. And I really wanted to enjoy a couple of tracks from this brilliant guitarist and lovely singer. So the first track is an instrumental and it's called Kieran The Sea, and this is Robin James Hart for you. This was the lovely guitar playing of Robin James Hart. And I want to go on with him with a song so you can appreciate his lovely singing too. And the song is called The Galway Shoal, and really sit down, take a glass and enjoy.
Near or more in the county Galway, one pleasant evening in the month of May, I spied a damsel. She was young and handsome, and her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint nor powder, nor none at all. But she wore a bonnet with ribbons on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. As we went walking, she kept on talking till our father's cottage came into view. Said she, "Come in, sir, and meet my father, and pray to please him, the foggy Jew." She sat me down beside the hearthstone, and I could see her father, and he was 6 feet tall. Soon her mother had the kettle singing, and all I could think of was a Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint nor powder, nor none at all. But she wore a bonnet with ribbons on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. I played the blackbird, a stack of barley, Rodney's glory, and the foggy Jew. She sang each note, sir, like an Irish linnet, while tears welled in her eyes so blue. And it was early, early, all in the morning, when I hit the road for old Donegal. She said goodbye, sir. She cried and kissed me, and my heart remains with that Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint nor powder, nor none at all. But she wore
was Robin James Hart. Thank you, Robin, for your songs. On a personal note, this song, as I wrote to him, reminded to me when I was in Galway, because it starts Galway in May. And really, it moved me because it was a particular time of my life. I was going around a bit like a rambler. I spent some time in Ireland and around UK. And in Ireland, in May, I ended up in Galway. And this song, and especially his interpretation with his vocal timbre and guitar playing, in its simplicity, is really powerful. Really, this is the thing I always say. Sometimes doesn't matter how many arrangements you have in a song. If a song is good, it works. It perfectly works. Only with guitar and singing, if it's powerful and with emotions. So thank you again, Robin, because you reminded me a good time and how much I miss Ireland, actually. I was around, I remember, I didn't have these navigators that we have now, so I was around with a paper map in my car. But you imagine, in Ireland, around the countryside, I was in the south, all narrow streets. The only people, let's say, or alive being to whom I could ask indications, directions, were the sheep. So I lost myself several times around the countryside, and I didn't care at all. So maybe life was better when we had less. Who knows? Anyway, so we arrived at the end of this journey. Today I wanted to highlight the new releases from songwriters and musicians who, despite these difficult times, are still producing new music. So all my support to them. And again, if you want to take part in this show, drop us a line. You can find Acoustic Roots Rome on Facebook, so we have a page. But to send musical links and all related info, is better to write to our email address, that is acousticrootsrome@gmail.com. Acoustic Roots Room is an independent music show. We go live every Thursday here from Radio Chaos Italy. So thank you very much to Gigi, who is always with me. And we are going live from Blues and Roots Radio 2 every Thursday, and on repeat on Tuesday from Blues and Roots Radio. Then you can find podcast with the show. Just we upload it every week. So I will upload as soon as we have it ready. So hope you enjoyed this trip. See you next week. And I want to end with this Irish feel, with a fantastic set of reels from the band Nomos. So it's an old band from Ireland, but so powerful. So let's enjoy this set of reels, Brendan's set reels from Nomos band. This was a super powerful set of reels from the band Nomos, Brendan's Reels. And we arrived really at the very end of the show. So see you next week again on Radio Chaos Italy at 4 o'clock Italian time. On Blues and Roots Radio, 10 o'clock Ontario, Canada time, and 3 o'clock afternoon. Of course, not 3 o'clock a.m. I'm not this bad. On UK time. Again, thank you very much. Gigi says hi to you as well. The fantastic Gigi with me. See you next week. Drop us a line and fingers crossed, hold it tight because we are arriving at the end, hopefully, of these tough times. Bye. Ciao, ciao from me. Ciao.
RadioChaosItaly.com, the web radio station.